Hey everybody, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Today, I'm doing a review on 1992's What's Wrong with Tamara? Yeah. Come back after the intro. Oh, and I got some book mail from a friend. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So, before I get into this messed up review here, which is the second in a 3-book trilogy, I'm going to open something that I got from a friend. Now, this kid, I can call him a kid because he's only 19 years old, and I'm 61 years old, but he has been communicating back and forth with me through my YouTube channel and emails. And he sent me a note in an email the other day that literally made me cry. His name is Ricky Lestrada. He lives in Nevada, right outside of Reno. And since he was 9 years old, he has struggled with being who he is. So, yeah, he sent me, I think there are books in here. He told me I was more than, it chokes me up. I was more than okay to open them on screen. So, yeah, let's open these and see what he sent me. So, oh my God. I love getting books, and there's 3 in here. Oh, wow. I gotta get my readers on. Plus, there's a note in here. And Rick, or Ricky, I hope you don't mind if I read this. Here's the 3 books. It says, Dear Richard, I've been watching you for a couple years now. I used to watch you on your old channel, Are You Into Horror? But since you started this new channel, I like this one even more so. I wanted to tell you something. I just wanted to send you some books because I know you like a good Halloween-themed book. But I also want to tell you, as I told you in a couple emails back, thank you so much for making it easy for me to be me. I came out to my 2 older brothers 7 months ago. They told me they love me. That's what counts in this world of hate and evil. You've said it many times on your channel. I just want to say thanks. Skip this next part, please. It's kind of personal. Hope you enjoy these books. Hope you don't have them already. I think you might have the hot pink one, but if not, enjoy them. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully I'll get to see reviews on them. Your friend, Rick, also known as Ricky. Dude, I want to say thank you so much. So I'm going to share with everybody what he sent me. So there's 3 books in here. First one, it's so funny because I've seen this. This is from 2021 by Tony Urban. This is called Garrick Glenn. And there's pumpkins there. Yeah. And on the back, it says, oh, let me get this piece of tape off of here. I'm choked up now, but hey, I'm fine. Oh, and I want to show you guys my shirt I have on today. This is my Maleficent by the Castle. I love this shirt. It is so bright and so cool. Sorry, you guys, I have the ring light glare. Yeah. So let's read the back of this book. A new novel from best-selling horror author Tony Urban, Within the Woods, Life of the Dead. Chilling folk horror that holds nothing back. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. There's nothing in the world Benji Roth loves more than Halloween, but when his hometown puts an age limit on trick-or-treating, he's left without a way to celebrate the best holiday of the year. Hope arrives in the form of a new girl in town, a girl who tells him about unforgettable Halloween celebrations in a town not too far away. Benji convinces his best friends to join him on a trip to Carrick Glen for a holiday they'll never forget. But Carrick Glen has other plans for Benji and his friends, and the town always gets what it wants. Oh my God. Okay, so it says here on the inside page that it's a Sallow Creek novel. Now, I did have this on my Amazon wish list, Ricky, if that's how you found out that I was looking for this book, pretty cool, because I don't even know how the hell to look up other people's wish lists. But, yeah, it came out in 2021. There's only 288 pages, so hey, I am looking forward to this. I cannot wait. The next two books, oh my God. Please do not tell me. Oh my God. Hey Richard, I thought I would order this one and it's signed by the author. Hopefully you don't have it already. This is Halloween 4, the Ultimate Edition, authorized, and right there, it's signed by the author, Nicholas Grabowski. Yeah, this is the novelization from the movie, and it says with additional material including the never before published original epilogue. Halloween 4, the Ultimate Edition, based on the screenplay by Alan B. McElroy from an original story by Danny Lipsius. Larry Ratner, Benjamin Ruffner, and Alan B. Elroy for the 1988 motion picture from producers Mustafa Akkad. Published by arrangement and authority of the copyright holder, it is re-edited and includes an epilogue omitted in previous versions and extra related material, and this edition marks Halloween 4's debut in ebook form, as well as this new print book counterpart. Includes The Falling, a short story inspired by the Halloween 25 Years of Terror convention and the original essay for Shroud magazine, Halloween Be Thy Name. So cool. I do not even want to guess what you paid for this, but you know what? It means the world to me. And then this one, he knows that I love Michael McDowell. Now, I'm glad he sent me this one instead of Stepmom or Wicked Stepmother, because I tried to read Wicked Stepmother, I couldn't get into it. This cover is hot as hell. It's an upside down cross, hot pink of a nun with blood, and it's called Blood Rubies. Michael McDowell. Blood Rubies. It would bring back bad luck, they said, but she split her pair of ruby earrings and gave one to each of her beautiful twin babies. Within hours, she was burned to death in a fire. The twins lived. Catherine, raised by a poor childless couple. Catherine was shy and withdrawn, except in her love for the Sisters of the Immaculate Conception. Wow, sounds like a Saturday Night Live or Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence from Seattle. Those of you gay people that know the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, they're a group of gay men who dress up as nuns, and they're called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Catherine had found God. In her father's heart, they found a butcher knife. Andrea, she grew up with all that money could buy. She was pretty and popular and went to the best schools. Her parents loved her dearly and gladly did anything to please her, but what made Andrea happy would make them dead. They met in their nightmares. In the dark of sleep, Catherine and Andrea had terrible dreams of being the other, until the hand of evil that guided their waking lives brought them face to face with each other and the crossed fate of horror awaiting them both. I fucking love Michael McDowell. Thanks again so much. So, you know what? When people that I've never met personally send me a gift like this with a wonderful note, that's what it's all about, you guys. So, let's get into today's review of this fucked up book. So, you guys know that I just did a review on, The Devil's End by D.A. Fowler. Well, I wanted to read the sequel to What's Wrong with Valerie. So, instead of cracking this version, which I didn't want to, I listened to it. And yes, I listened to it on Scribd. You guys, I did it yesterday all in one sitting. Yeah, I was working, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I was working on a diamond painting, and yeah, I got totally hooked in this book. Now, if you guys have read What's Wrong with Valerie, this book, oh my God. And if you've seen my review that I just did on The Devil's End, if not, I'll leave a link right there. Right there. Yeah. You guys can watch that video. Now, I gave that reading of that book that I listened to a 4.5. This, you guys, full-blown 5, knocked it out of the water, knocked it into left field and back. Oh my God. So, I'm going to read the back of the book. First off, I want to show you this cover. It says, "An evil so deep in one so young." That doll is creepy as hell. But that doll is also how the author describes Tamara in this book. Now, sorry, I'm going to try to move this up and see if I can get rid of that glare. Well, it's not so bad there. On the back, it says, 9 years, an evil so deep in one so young. 9 years ago, young Tamara Wade was kidnapped by her psychotic cousin, Valerie. She endured horrific abuse that mentally shattered her. Now at 16 years old, Tamara has created another world inside her mind. A world where dolls have conversations, and where the dead possess her body to speak to the living. A psychiatrist would diagnose Tamara with multiple personality disorder. A priest might believe she needs an exorcism, but no one knows the true depths of Tamara's psychotic evil yet. The Wade family is ready to move on from the tragedies of the past. Tamara's father is about to remarry and create a new blended family. Tamara's new siblings sense she isn't normal, but even they don't comprehend the true danger sleeping down the hall. Tamara has just met a boy named Micah. Yeah, and his last name is Steiner. Yeah, like the serial killer from Northern California, Stainer, but it's close enough. He's a boy with a taste for sadistic killing. Together they will bring forth a nightmare of bloodshed. What's wrong with Tamara? You guys, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with Tamara. Now, I'm kind of glad I didn't read this book because it has 247 pages. And this one, the print is super small. So I'm glad I listened to it. Now, I'm going to read to you what I wrote on my Goodreads account, because I'll get into this in just a second. So, I'm still choked up over that letter and stuff from Ricky. So, what's wrong with Tamara? I'm going to try to take my glasses off. Yeah, let's try this again. This made Ed Gein and Leatherface look like the White Rabbit in Alice's Adventures. If you love your gore steeped in shit, literally, I mean that, and all different types, eating human meat raw and both grilled on the stove, and things that I cannot even go into details here. This second book of the trilogy is for you. Cannot believe that this was written in 1992 and by a woman. Yikes! I loved it. Am I sick? LOL, no, but Tamara sure is. OMFG. This was 10 times more gore-filled, disgusting in its violence, cannibalism, incest, and disemboweling of a senior citizen, and on and on and on. I fucking love this book. To think that this was the second of 3 books, and that is what that it was so much more gory and disgusting than the first. Well, that just doesn't happen that often with sequels, especially horror sequels. Tamara is now 16 years who revels in sex with serial killers, torturing senior citizens with their own excrement. Yes, you cannot imagine the amount of shit in this book and what is done with it. Yeah. So, I'm going to get ready to sneeze here because of my allergies, so I will edit it out. Yeah, that was a quick edit. So, you guys that have watched me for a couple of years know that I love William W. Johnstone. And his books, he's passed away into a much darker place than what we still have here on Earth. But, yes, the author passed away. But his horror novels were some of my favorite of the 80s and 90s to read. I have every single one up there, and I have 2 and 3 copies of a lot of them. But he was obsessed with shit and his demons. He would do some of the grossest stuff with human excrement and animal excrement. D.A. Fowler has got him beat. Yeah. She was the cousin that we were first introduced to in What's Wrong with Valerie. And now let me tell you that this book is not for the weak-stomached or the weak at heart, or if you've just got a weak stomach or don't like extreme horror, this book is not for you. The scenes of cannibalism and torture of kids and animals, what the hell? And how did Fowler ever come up with these characters and the debauchery that is to come? Are you ready to meet Tamara and Micah? I cannot wait. Yes, I admitted it just now to start the 3rd one. Bad Blood. Now this one's a chunker. This one's huge. You guys, I gave this book 5 upset stomachs and puke. How do I get that to focus? Yeah. Oh my God, you guys. So, this book, I don't even know where to start. So Micah is a serial killer. Now, I wouldn't call him a boy because he is quite a few years older than Tamara, but oh my God, the stuff that this young man does and the things, oh my God, that Tamara does. Yeah, not for the weak stomach here. And if you get sick to your stomach when you think of, well, let's just put it lightly, taking a young boy, very young. Now, I'm not ruining anything and I'm not giving any spoilers away because I'm not going to say his name, but this happens more than once. While they're alive, stripping their skin from them and filleting their meat off, starting at the thighs and the buttocks, and then frying them up in a skillet and eating them. Yeah. And Micah does this because he's locked. Well, let's just say he's housebound in a snowstorm and he's running out of food. I don't care. I don't care how starving I am. I'm still, and I've seen the movie Alive probably 6 or 7 times. One of my favorite true survival stories of all time. I could never eat human meat. I don't care. I just couldn't do it. The scenes of cannibalism, the scenes of incest, the scenes of torture, and the scenes of graphic horror that Tamara does to elderly people, and let's just take the whole image of, you know, those Depends commercials or those incontinence commercials, is that the word? Yeah. Whether it be urine or fecal matter or just shit, in other words. Oh my God. The horror and the gore in this book is nonstop. But Fowler does it in such a way that you are hooked from page 1 and you cannot flip these pages fast enough. So once again, I'm going to warn you, if you don't like torture of animals, yes, animals are tortured in this book, and they're, oh God. I'm just going to say it, this book is totally fucked up. And yeah, I loved it. It was, I know I probably sound sick, but it was so much fun. I could overlook the things that she was doing. Well, she didn't do it. She didn't torture the kids. Micah did that. And Micah is just sick. He is a serial killer that is just, he's into necrophilia. He's into sex with anything. It doesn't matter if it's old, young, animal, human, male, female. Yeah, he's gonna dip his stick into it, and yeah, he's pretty sick. But the ending was great. It leads you right into the third book, which is Bad Blood. I'm going to start it as soon as I get this video edited and posted. Right now it's like, what time is it? Hey Google, what time is it? Any other time Google would answer me. Right now it is... it's actually 1:45. But you guys take care. That's my review of a very messed up and sick book. But I loved it. What's Wrong with Tamara by D.A. Fowler. Once again, Ricky, thank you so much for the books and the notes. It made my day. And you guys, like I always tell you, pick up a good scary book. It's good for you. Have great nightmares. Live your life like a book. Just don't turn that last page, you guys, because it's over. My allergies are kicking my ass. But if you guys haven't done so already, and if you love horror as much as I do, please throw me a thumbs up if you like today's review of What's Wrong with Fowler. Or not What's Wrong with Valerie. That was the first one. This one's What's Wrong with Tamara. Yeah, throw me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button right there. Ring that bell. What the bell does, it just gives you a notification in an email of when I post another video so you don't miss anything. But you guys, be kind to people. A good example is what Ricky said in those words. And hey, dude, coming right back at you. I've got something for you. It should go out in the mail tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow I'm teaching a jewelry class, so my day tomorrow is kind of booked up. But you guys, once again, I'm Richard with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Take care. And if you guys run into anybody by the name of Micah Steiner, run the other way. Or even Tamara. I know a Tamara, and I'm never going to look at her the same way again. Take care, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.